So part 2, the video stopped for technological reasons or whatever, and I'm going to continue my discussion, but I reviewed what I was saying in the last video. And ultimately, I want to come to the conclusion that the problem with existentialism from the perspective of ethics is that there is no true perspective of ethics. Ethics is always changing and is based on the individual thought process of any person. What is to stop me from saying something is right when it is ethically wrong? But we determine ethics based on personal opinions. So, at the time, from the perspective of someone else, the reason for your transformation in the existential dialectic might not be ethical, but it might be ethical to you. I think that's what the problem is. That there's no true way to look at existentialism from ethics, because ethics is just this generalized law of society of what's right and what's wrong. But truly, it's up to the individual to determine it. There's no law saying something unethical will get you in jail or get you killed or something. It might happen depending on the situation. If I wanted to go and kill my sister because I thought it was ethical, I would still go to jail because the law says I cannot do that. But at the same time, if I thought that it's ethical, say it's ethical to, I don't know, what's a good example? I say it's ethical to wear a skirt in negative degree weather. Others might think it's unethical to do so, but that's my personal opinion. Ethics is all about opinion and what, I'm not going to go to jail for wearing a skirt in negative degree weather. People might think I need to be mentally hospitalized, but that's not the case we're discussing. So yeah, I think that's just the problem for looking at existentialism from the perspective of ethics is that ethics is a thought process that is individualized, just the same as the need for your transformation in the existential dialect and what you're looking for on the path as a person. So yeah, that is my general consensus of what problems we face when trying to compare the two approaches and perspectives. So hopefully it wasn't too confusing because you were kind of just following my train of thought as I was going. But hopefully part 2 I was able to clarify what my thought process was. So thank you for listening. That's a wrap.